In this video, we're going to show you how to inspect the spider arm in your front load washer. As you can see, I've got a front load washer here. This is one of the more original first versions of front load washers that were out there. But the components we're going to be talking about in this machine are similar whether they're new or old, and it doesn't matter what make of manufacturer, they all use these same components. Inside one of these is an assembly that looks just like this one over here. So this is your tub assembly. It has an outer tub that's usually 2 pieces, and it has an inner basket. And that inner basket is held in place by a part called a spider. And the problem you'll have with those spiders is that sometimes they will corrode and one of the arms will break, and when that happens, you'll start to get a whole lot of noise and a whole lot of vibration, and if you don't stop the machine before it gets too far gone, it'll actually wear a hole right within this tub. We've taken one out of the machine and have it here so that we can kind of show the different pieces and how you would go about accessing it in order to determine if it's bad or not. If your spider is broken, you would be able to, through the door of the machine, reach in and take hold of this basket and just lift up and push down. If you find that it's got a lot of play, like it can literally move up and almost touch here, and you would rotate it and try it again, and rotate it and try it again. And if you've got that movement where it'll actually pull up and almost touch, then one of those arms on the spider are broken. So I'm going to separate these tubs and take it apart and show you what that spider looks like. To do that, I've had to take this component right out of the machine, and that would be the same with any making machine. If you want to look at the spider, you've got to take this whole tub assembly out and you've got to strip it apart, and we've got a whole bunch of parts laying around here that all have to come out in order to make that happen. But now that we have it out, some machines, the tubs are all bolted together like these ones are. Other ones use clips all the way around, but whether it's clips or bolts, they all have to come off. As well, every front load machine either has a pulley mounted on the back, or it actually has an induction style motor on the back. Whichever your machine has, you'll want to remove that. I've already taken the bolt out, so that pulley comes off easily. Your machine may have the motor, but it'll be held with just one bolt as well. You're now able to take that inner basket right out. And this is the spider. This 3-armed part, and you can see this one's showing a fair bit of wear and it's showing a fair bit of corrosion. These will get so bad that one of these arms will literally break, and by that point that tub's going to be off balance, and these are turning close to 1,000 or 1,200 RPMs, so with that arm broken, it's going to go out of balance real fast and make a lot of noise. And there's really no other option except to replace this inner basket. Some machines you can get this part separate. A lot of manufacturers now, you have to buy this whole piece together, and it's really quite expensive. And as you can see, there's a lot of work involved in order to get to this point. So you'll have to make the decision as to whether you want to make that investment of hundreds of dollars, or maybe make a decision to go towards a new machine. But if you can get the part and you're ambitious, there's certainly no reason why you can't change it. Man built the machine, man can fix it. But that's your spider, that's what's involved, and this one's actually showing some signs of some wear, and it would be just a matter of time before this was to actually break and come loose. So just to give perspective on the front load washer, if you wanted to change some of those parts, all the things that you have to take apart in order to get it out of this machine is everything from taking the concrete weights off, which are quite heavy, and every front load will have some form of weight on the front and the back. As well, you've got a whole bunch of other pieces that need to be removed, such as a motor. This one, the motor mounts underneath. Other models have a motor that mounts right on the back of the tub assembly. The suspension shocks have to come off. They also have springs that the tub hangs from on the frame. They're mounted up at the top of the machine. Some machines have 2, some have 4, in which case you almost need 2 people or some special equipment in order to get that tub up to take the weight so you can get these springs off. So it's typically a 2-man job. 1 man if you're experienced and you know what you're doing. As well, there's some funny springs that hold the door gaskets on, and some machines have a belt. Some just have the motor without a belt, and other machines there's another weight that you have to take off. So as you can see, there's a lot of work that has to be done in order to get to the point where you can start to consider replacing some of those parts.